Hey, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Justin.
And this is the Virginia Triple Crown, which includes McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. And this video includes from Dragon's Tooth parking lot to Campbell Shelter just past McAfee Knob. We hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please, please, please give us the thumbs up and subscribe so that we know that you're enjoying it. We hope you have as much fun watching it as we did doing it. Good morning. We are just getting started, but we're to the top of the climb, cutting through from Dragon's Tooth over to the Appalachian Trail. Here's the actual trail. And this is why Justin walks in front of me. We got a nice little spider's web on the trail. So we encountered a turtle on the trail. It's very interesting, as this is where we are, way up here. All right, Mr. Turtle, have a good life. Nice little stream. We have plenty of water, but if you needed to get water, you have a nice little platform to stand on, which is pretty impressive. As you can see, the trail is interesting. And here we are, a little hot and sweaty. It's a pretty good incline. It is a beautiful morning in the Virginia wilderness. White blaze to white blaze. Still very early in our hike. We're going to take a sit-down break here at this nice little bridge with a step up that's a good sitting spot. See them over there? Beautiful. And around here by this running brook. If you can make it out over there in the video, and I'll take a picture. So we saw a pipe a ways back in the creek and we wondered where it went. Looks like there used to be, this must be an old mill. And then there's a beautiful stream. I see that wheel was right there. Used to have a pond here, I imagine. This is interesting. See the fence there? We're going into the cow pasture area. Have these little chutes here. with a spring. And there he is. Is that what that is? Got a marker up here, which is reassuring, considering I was not sure at all that we were actually on the trail. What does it say? It says, "This is the Appalachian Trail, see my white blaze." So pretty. Came down this hill and there's this huge section of wildflowers. A bunch of the purple and the reds and the hay bales. And bridge and some water. And I think this is maybe our last shoot. I think we may be going out of the cow area. This is our lunch spot. You can see Justin after lunch napping. We got our pads out and we had a nice little rock ledge that we sat on. And we're just going to walk up the trail a little bit. The trail's been fairly steep today, and it's really hot. So we're taking a rest, and I'm checking out the gimbal. So this is lunch, and satisfies. It sure does. Second part of lunch on day one. You can see the top up there, peeking through the trees all along the other side over there. And we are going down in that valley. Still learning to control this thing. Yeah, we got it focused in. We were in bright sunlight a minute ago. Don't know if you can tell the perspective or not, but it's fairly steep. Lots of steps. Just standing here, breathing and listening to the birds. So peaceful. I just have to take a picture of this. It is almost 5 o'clock on Sunday. And this is the trail coming out of the McAfee parking lot So we have to go up with all fresh water. We were coming up the trail, and I saw a couple of rocks, and I thought, those look like cement. And then I turned and saw this huge slab of granite. Crazy. Trail's right up there. This is Lambert's Shelter. So here's our trail, and we're coming down, and we see this. Super cool. So, if you can tell from the noise, we are in a shelter. And it is pouring down rain. So I was just going to show you what I had for dinner. Chicken Alfredo pasta. It was pretty good, wasn't it? Now Justin's eating his M&Ms, and I'm going to eat my Snickers. So we got into camp last night about 6:30, and it was pouring down rain. Here's an overview of the Catawba Shelter. We had a bear box, which is a game changer with as much food as we're carrying. And then you see that blue mark on the tree, that goes to the privy. And there's a trail down to the water, but apparently not much water. I'm going to show you the tent. Had a hard time finding a flat spot. The triplex, it's our first time to sleep in it. We don't like the lack of pockets. Justin's taking the air out of the pads, but it poured rain between the time we got in it. We got in it in the pouring rain, I guess about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it poured rain all the way through midnight, and then through the morning it kept stopping and coming back on. Last time I heard it rain was about 4:30 a.m. And it's drying out pretty nicely. While it leaks a little, it's like a mist, and it pops up from the ground around you. It was not unbearable, and we had really heavy rain for hours. So I was real pleased with how it turned out. All right, we're gonna pack up and get back on the trail. Good morning. We are at Catawba Shelter packing up. I went to look for water, and you really have to look. There is, as you can see, clear water. It's not real obvious, and you have to go down and come back up to actually see where it's coming out. But we'll post that. So we're thrilled that we have water enough to make it through without having to rush. So this is the trail up to McAfee. Goes to McAfee and then all around to Tinker's Cliffs. So today we're going to go up to McAfee and enjoy, and then perhaps we may stay at Campbell's and overnight, even though it's not very far, just because of the hurricane coming in. But we'll keep a watch on the weather. Don't want to be up on the North Ridge when high winds and heavy thunderstorms hit. All right, more of McAfee to come. Well, we made it. Longest mile and a half up here I think I've ever done, but it is worth every minute of it. Are you gonna come over here?
Do you want me to?
I mean, come over here and sit on the edge. Justin, you gonna wave? You gonna sit down? You don't have to. Oh, that doesn't count. This is our trail coming down McAfee. I just like this tree. Checking out our accommodations for tonight. Campbell Shelter. We are actually at the pig farm campground, which we didn't know till he got out gut hooks. We are at the campsite just before Campbell Shelter, and again we have an entire field of flowers and vibrant colors, but especially this one little leaf just growing out of that tree. The tree is gorgeous as well. And this is going to be campsite number 2. Sorry, day 2. Campsite, 2 full days of hiking. So our tent is all nicely set up, but our shelter has a very nice patio. And you see what I have right here. I'm fixing to enjoy it. Beautiful.